So that wall border was there when we bought the house. And this crap right here was torn. And we just ain't never fixed it. So we gotta replace the border. I might keep the paint colors. So it's like a dark blue. I don't know the color. And this was supposed to be gray, but it looks light blue if you look at it. His car's toddler bed is, I'm getting rid of that. I'm gonna get a twin size bed. I'm getting rid of this ugly dresser, which he has ruined over time. I might keep that, don't know yet. TV stand, but the TV might be moved to this wall. And here, getting rid of those boxes. Those boxes are from when he was a baby, so it's just extra clothes. His shoes, he don't have a lot of them, so that's not too hard. So we get rid of the boxes, all of the rest of this stuff, and put a storage cube in here with bins where he can put all his clothes, and I don't have to fold them anymore. He can just throw them in there, so it'd be super functional. Get rid of all of this crap up here, and probably just put his school stuff up there. Maybe get a smaller dresser to put his blankets and his sheets and stuff in. So that's the goal. And this rug, may or may not keep it. As you see, his floor is filthy as usual. You can carpet clean in here like once a month, once every other month. It's the life of a toddler. So if we don't keep this rug, it's going to be another rug because something has to protect the floor from his chaos. So, we'll see how that goes.
Sorry for the lack of energy, y'all. So basically this is what his room looked like before we started the makeover, and I wanted to show you the before because the after is going to be completely different. So first things first, we had to remove this wall border. It was here when we moved in a house 2 years ago. It was ugly and we just finally removed it. All it was some water and some elbow grease, and it came off. So that's what you'll see me doing here. So you gotta excuse my outfit. I look a hot mess. It'll be like that a lot through this video, but it was not a pageant. I was more focused on getting his room redone, and I was super tired, so it's gonna be some struggle moments. And what I'm doing here is taking off the rest of the residue just with a sponge and some water, basically, to make sure it's as smooth as possible before we repaint. This is a quick look at his closet. I was going to repaint it because of all the scratches, but I ended up putting the IKEA shelf in there, so it covered up most of it. So I used the magic eraser to clean up as much as I could, and I just threw the dresser in there, honestly.
Hey, cheese.
So if you honestly know me in real life, as creative as I claim to be, I hate painting. So of course I suckered my husband into doing it for me as usual, and this is just basically a really quick run through of him changing the paint color. Believe it or not, I paid $20 for this bed off the Facebook Marketplace. I'm okay buying used beds. It was just easy to paint it as opposed to the $300, $400 they wanted for a new bed. So again, this is a paint project I didn't want to do, so I got my husband to do it, but you'll see the steps he takes before he paints the furniture here. So here's the after paint color. I chose a light gray color, and now I'm going to clean this carpet. Please do not judge me. I have a 4-year-old boy. He is destructive, and that's what we buy this nice Hoover steam vac for. It is a lifesaver. No, I am not sponsored by Hoover or anybody else for that matter. I just wanted to show you guys it's easier sometimes if you have little kids with carpet to just steam vac it on your own, as opposed to paying a carpet company or constantly paying $30 to rent the machine from a grocery store. So you'll see here the before and after of some heavy duty spots. Not all spots are created equal, so this spot did take quite a few passes to get over, but you'll see it does come up eventually.
So this is what it looks like after I'm done. It's not perfect. You can still see some shadows. Some shadows look like spots, but they're just shadows. And then some of them, like right here, it doesn't really look like that in person, but I guess the camera just picks up everything. And that's just what happens when you have a little boy. They ruin the carpet. So this is as good as it gets. Now we move on to the next phase.
So one thing that I regret about this makeover, honestly, I didn't paint the white border in his room for either the door or just the floorboards. I probably will in the future. For now, I'll try to magic eraser it, but it's one area that I kind of missed, I'll be honest. So my child is a die-hard Transformers baby, so I got him a comforter for his room, and believe it or not, it was hard to find. This thing was sold out everywhere. So I got this TP off Lakeshore. I'll put the link in the description. It was only $14 and I was so excited for my baby to have a tent, and this thing made me want to smoke a cigarette. And obviously I am not a smoker, and neither can I because I'm pregnant. It was hard. I was sweating, and by the time I got done, I wanted to throw that tent out the window. One eternity later. Our house is a little on the smaller side. It's not too small, just enough room, but we got these storage cubes from IKEA to help with space. They go under the bed, and we have a newborn on the way, so we need all the space we can get. So absolutely no accuracy or measuring went into these command strips. I just wanted to be able to have a place in his closet where he can hang up his hats, and so I just threw them up there. Again, with measuring, I just really did all of this stuff by eye. I'm not a perfectionist to the point where I cared enough, honestly. So I just wanted these portraits up on the wall, and I'll put the pictures in them later. So that was part 1 of this boys' room makeover. I will show you part 2 pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
You wanna say something?
Mm-hmm.
What you wanna say?